A St. Louis native is about to release a new book pushing for societal changes. Malik Wilson spoke with the best-selling author to talk about the book's powerful, eye-opening message.
Even in the 21st century, women around the world still face uphill battles that oftentimes are not addressed. CNN legal analyst, civil rights attorney, best-selling author, and St. Louis native Areva Martin joins me now to discuss her new book, which is bringing societal issues regarding women to the forefront with hopes of creating solutions. Thank you so much for joining me on Show Me St. Louis.
Wonderful to be here, Malik. Good to see you, my friend.
Yes, ma'am. And can you please just tell us about Awakening, your new book?
Yeah, Awakening Ladies' Leadership and the Lies We've Been Told is all about having these, what can be for some, uncomfortable conversations about how our systems and our structures often prevent women from achieving their highest levels of success inside corporate entities, inside nonprofit organizations, and even within our own governmental structures. I wanted to start talking about, what are the things that oftentimes prevent women from making it to the C-suites. There are some numbers out that show Fortune 500 companies, only 41 women are CEOs of those 500 companies, and only 3 of those 41 are African American women. And when you look at the number of women graduating college and entering college, something's wrong with that math, because women are the most educated demographic in the country. So you would expect to see us in much larger proportion inside those C-suites. And so I just want to spark a conversation, start talking about how we make those changes and how we ensure that women have their fair, have a seat at the tables, and in many cases own the table and the room.
And something that also stood out to me was, the fact that sometimes people can feel like they're too loud about something. What would you say to someone who feels they're being too loud?
Malik, I interviewed a bunch of women for the book, and one of the things that was a central theme that kept coming up over and over again was women saying that when they experience any kind of gender bias or racial bias in the workplace, they often just walked away quietly. They didn't say anything, and they said one of their biggest regrets was that they didn't use their voices, that they didn't speak up. So I want, the generation of women that are in the workplace today and those that are going to be coming into the workplace to know that their voice matters and that they have absolutely every right to use their voices to speak out against injustices wherever they see them.
What would your overall hopes be to get from anyone who reads this book?
I want people to take away from this book that it's not women who are not doing enough. It's a system oftentimes that prevents women from achieving success because it doesn't recognize the talents and experience and expertise that women bring. We are in a patriarchal system, and that's how the system is set up. Doesn't mean that we can't make tremendous advances. And I just want people to start having what I call awakening conversations, awakening parties. It's time to pull the blinders off and really start talking about how we get to parity and equity in this country.
Areva will be in St. Louis tomorrow night for a question and answer session, along with a public book signing. To learn more info, you can visit arevamartin.com.